here. So 3 of these would actually take up this whole section that you're seeing here, and that's why you're seeing 3 sections here of lenses here, right on top of those perforations that are already on the base of the machine. And from underneath, I can install LEDs, and I can have different types of colors here to trigger this. Now this will be triggered by an electronic circuit that simulates just a sequential, maybe a counter or something like that, or some kind of a shift register that just shifts all these LEDs back and forth, back and forth. So at the start of the machine, which is basically what this other little machine does at the start of the machine. It's very, very simple, very neat the way that this machine, the Roker machine, does the electronics here. As I was saying, these stars, they double up not only as for illumination for the start of the game, but also it triggers. They trigger on depending on which sensors and contacts you activate. They trigger 100 points each in 100 point increments up to 1,000. And the lights that they have here on this side right here where the ball travels, where the ball gets kicked from, this has a set of 6 lights which also go up and down, at the start of the game, just to get you excited, and then they all remain lit up, 6 of them. As the ball runs down the gutter, it diminishes by 1. So you go, from 6 it goes to 5, to 4, to 3, to 1, till you're down to no balls, and then the game resets again. So it's very, very simple the way they did this. There's no need for additional 7-segment displays, to display the score. You just keep the score, just visually by looking at the stars here, and the number designation right next to the star, in hundreds, like I mentioned. So it's very, very simple. I really like the way they did this. I really like the way they did this setup with the bumpers. Very simplistic. They have a couple little bells here, and this is the reason why I also have a couple little bells on mine, because it also adds to the excitement, when the ball hits those little bells. These bells are also nothing more than bicycle bells that you can buy for little kids. Those little things that you pull a little hammer, plastic hammer, it's activated by spring. It hits the bell and bing, it sounds it. So it's I just installed these on the table without the base, just directly with just a screw through the base. I had to drill 2 little holes on the base of these parts that come with these bells, and then just attach that to the surface of the table, and it works pretty good. The rubber bumpers, as I explained in my other video, I should also cover that here, since this video is long enough, and I may as well just complete it. These I experimented with a bunch of different types of rubber bumpers, bands. I used some PVC tubing that I had to create my own bumpers. I also use what is called stretchy cord that you can buy at Michael's Arts Supply. Little kids make bracelets from that material, because stretchy cord is very, very, very. Some of it is very elastic, and some of it does not have the memory, the elasticity. If it stretches beyond a point, forget it. You stretch it beyond return. So I've used some of that, but the thing that I found out that works the best here is silicone, high temperature silicone materials. I am using tubing, and I'm making my own bands here by splicing the tubing, a length of tubing with another piece of tubing inside that tubing, just to create the splice and retention of that band. And so I showed that also in my other video. Check that out. But silicone works the best. It's got a much better spring action to it, even if you hit it on areas such as these posts here, where it tends to be a little more harder, around with the band around these posts here. Right here, it's easier because it's got no support here, so the band tends to stretch quite easily. But on these parts right here, if the ball hits here, if this material is not springy enough, it tends to dampen the bounce back of the ball. So just something to keep in mind. And basically, yeah, this is my machine. So stay tuned for more. Sorry that this video is this long, but if you were able to last this long, I commend you. Thanks for watching. Mario.